What's going on, man? It's your boy M-I-Corleone back with my man AKA Art, AKA Crazy AK, um, South Philly lyricist, Philadelphia MC, long time, 25 plus years in the game, um, credentials off the hook. I done seen this man battle people in jails. I done seen this man battle people, and like I said, he had Bear Park with no lie. It had to be 100 people in there, and to draw 100 people at that time, I'm trying to make people understand that without social media,
things you still get hectic.
what? No, I'm trying to make them understand. Without social media, it was hard to draw that big of a crowd to support you and come out and be like, yo, I'm going to this park tonight to see this dude rap against this dude. Like, you gotta have major support for that. So, how'd that make you feel, Ak?
Show me love, and
So,
like they knew I wasn't coming with no bullshit, 'cause shit turned crucial when them bars get spit out. When that pen gets picked up, it's magic that happens on a page, and that's to my whole team. Ever since we've been putting things together, it just been getting more and more treacherous.
For me, it kinda went up, down. A couple.
Oh yeah,
The waves going back up now. It wasn't always treacherous. You know what I mean? For me, anyway.
Things get difficult.
I'm talking about things got difficult. With my career, I know that I should have blew up 5 times.
Oh, me too.
Releasing all them mixtapes, 2008, 2009.
And I would have had.
But let's get back. I want to go back. Childhood art. What's some of your first memories of life?
Just things were copacetic. Everything was good. My people ain't drink or get on.
Right.
That wasn't an issue of mine. That ain't my story.
Yeah, shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Pizzetti, R.I.P. Mrs. Pizzetti, man. One of the most thoroughest women that I ever met, man. And she used to let us record in the basement or in the back room, and we'd be up there cursing up a storm, but she would let us do it because it kept us off the streets.
Yeah,
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just wanted to add on to it.
Yeah, that's not that wasn't my story. My pop worked and he made sure there was food on the table. It might not be what I liked, but it was something to put in my stomach. Clothes
It was what he liked. Because when I used to go over there, I used to go in the freezer and be like, hey, let me get one of these. You always had that freezer pack, bro. Yeah. Nah, I'm only playing. But you stay with a fridge pack full of food, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, well, there was 5 people in the house. So.
Yeah. My situation was just a little bit different. Yeah. We had water and baking soda in the fridge. It wasn't spring water.
I can relate to that.
I know. And later on in your life. But alright, so were you ever into sports? Anything like that?
No, like I used to run. I used to play ball, like just fucking around. Like as a young, when you're a kid, you try anything. You know what I mean?
And for those that don't see, cause
I'm very uncoordinated.
nah,
You know
nah, I
what
wasn't. How tall are you at?
60s.
6'6", 6'7". When he stands up straight,
I
or
can't
probably
stand
like
up
six
straight
eight.
up.
But yeah, we'll get into all that and the reasons for that in a minute. Yeah, I remember playing ball with At. I used to hate playing ball. He had them long ass arms, always getting them rebounds,
Swat
and he was
shit.
good. And you weren't uncoordinated. I mean, like that back then. Like you were, but you could have, if you would have, anything you would have did, bro, you'd have been alright. You'd have, even if you'd have been the Sean Bradley. Hey, Sean Bradley got paid. I don't care what
He was
nobody got to
nice.
say.
Boy was nice.
Oh yeah, before I forget, please like and leave a comment, please. Like, it don't cost you nothing. You know what I mean? It costs you nothing. So if you don't do it, you just front.
Yo, you can also contact Instagram at AK Philly SPITTA. Follow that.
We're gonna get into all that. And
mean,
alright. So back to childhood. So the store. See, I'm from 29th and Wharton. We stayed down. I stayed down Wharton Street with the people that lived on my block probably till I was a little bit older. I used to be intimidated to go in the store because there'd be so many people in there that I didn't know.
no,
And till I got a little bit older, and everybody from 29th Street, me, R.I.P. Donna Darren, R.I.P. Crystal, just everybody on Tadpole, my man Garrett. We just used to be up Wharton Street, G-Bone, and
G-Bone.
what?
What you say?
G-Bone.
He died.
Nah.
Oh.
I said that's who I used to chill with.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and Donna, you know what I mean? The twins, my cousin Shauna and Cheryl, my cousin JoJo, my cousin Michael McLaughlin. Shout out to him. He's doing good with his painting company.
Yeah,
Salute, little cuz. And little big cuz. He got big as shit. But nah. But on some real stuff.
Like childhood for me, bro, wasn't.
Nah, the store we were talking about.
Oh.
The store.
That place was wild. I mean.
Nah. It was wild, but you used to leave your house back then, and you spent a lot of time in the store in your younger years. Can you just say why? You was, cause I seen that, I witnessed that as a kid. Like, dang, he'd always be in the store. You'd be with, this was baby. You'd be with Clancy or somebody, chain smoking cigarettes. And I remember Art used to literally chain smoke cigarettes.
That's what we did back then.
I know.
Bro.
I mean, that's what. Yeah, but you were the first dude, around. You was older than me, but you really smoked. Like, people my age. I'm talking about you had your back all the time. People my age at that time, we might have smoked if we stole one of our mom's cigarettes or something, but we wasn't full blown get back every day type shit. Can you not so? But anyway, just speak on the store and them hours that you spent in there and what you learned in there. And wasn't that your first job also? Yeah, I'm going back, bro. I did my research.
Well, I ain't
Wasn't
learned a motherfucking thing there.
In the store?
Yeah, I ain't learned a motherfucking thing working there.
I'm talking about being in there. being in there, being around it, then why'd you stay there so long?
What you mean stay
You
there?
used to be there at the pinball machine or at the poker machine.
I used to play games. I used to play poker
Cigarettes,
machine.
they let you smoke in there. When it was cold, they let you chill in there. I'm just asking, dog.
Everybody did.
Alright.
What's the relevance of that though?
Luster?
No, about the what like I ain't working there. I was in there when my friends were in there.
Alright, move on. So
Damn.
what?
So move on.
Move on. You didn't get the question. I mean, I was talking about your first job, and then you said you didn't learn anything. I learned a lot in the store. I got my hands split in the store. Like, I learned a lot.
I made snow cones, boy.
I know. I remember. But anyway,
That's not a job.
they paid you? Oh, all right. But that's my dad in the background dancing, by the way. Shout out to him. Oh yeah, beats is on sale right now for $5. Do remember
$5.
$5? Like,
A pound.
what are we really,
A nickel.
really saying at the end of the day?
A small nickel.
Come on, that's the difference between you being able to have all these tags in the background, because it's free downloads all day. But just know that when you upload it, I'm getting paid 100% of what you upload.
It's coming back.
It's coming right back to the. So I appreciate it. But if you would have just paid the $5, then you would have been able to make your own money off. All I gotta do is go to my distribution page and click. See everybody that's using it, and him. They say let him get paid for a month if I want to.
I know you can switch around shit like that.
Yeah, if I wanted to, you can actually you can still use people's beats and send, like, when I go to my ASCAP and pull it up. Actually, I have a video where I pulled up Sean Carter's ASCAP. I pulled up Taylor Swift's ASCAP. Cause as soon as you pull it up, it comes up. Most of them got like 3 of them. They might have like an ASCAP or BMI, cause you sign different publishing deals,
Right.
within your career. But anyway, back to where you was at. So, did you make a follow-up album to Strictly AK? What was it? Oh, no, New Beginning.
Yeah, I mean 2 of them actually. Some mixtapes. I mean, I was working on a couple projects at that time, like the boy T Do. I mean, like Rap, he would come through. Yeah, I mean, they were the 2 that were released. Strictly AK 1, 2.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's a lot of work working on albums. Like,
I know I put out 60 Minutes of Heat,
yeah,
and that, trust me, every school that I've sent somebody to sell in, I had to remake the last track, because I would diss the best rapper that was in that school to blow it up. I remember it was Murder Mall that was in Newman.
it was
My
nice.
man, shout out to Higgs. It ain't no beef. That like I said in my last subscription episode, you subscribe, you can listen to it. But shout out to him on that one. But yeah, bro. So cause he sold a lot before me. Like, I ain't even gonna lie.
It was love. I remember.
Yeah, he sold and I'm talking about cassette tapes.
That's back before
I'm
social
talking
media.
about
Also,
yeah, before
social media.
yeah, the AOL days. I'm talking about
People
kids used to
hear
be at my
about you,
door,
right?
little Dylan and them. They used to be at my door, like, cause I used to sell a tree back then too. Like, yo, let me get 2 bags of tree and the tape, and I'd be like, hold up. And I dubbed the tape. Remember they had the fast dub. When you
Schooling on it.
huh?
Schooling on it.
What's that?
I said,
You know, on your dubber, where you press play and you press record on one.
yeah, we
And you
used to
record
do
the
it.
tape,
Yeah,
and then it speeds it up and it sounds like a chipmunk.
yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
So I used to have to do that and record it real quick to get the sale. You understand what I'm saying?
yeah.
I would record it over whatever tape that I had. Never mind. But
I understand. I get you.
what I'm saying is I had a line at my door for people that wanted tapes. Anyway, so I know that 2003 I got booked. And that's actually when I came home and I did this on them dudes. And when I did that, manager of mine recorded it. It was that studio on 11th Street. Me and Rad knocked out 5 songs in like an hour and a half.
I remember.
We just man, cause I don't think you do. I don't remember where you were at.
There was this song. One of them was right.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember.
I made this song and he made one. We spit to the Jurassic Park beat. We did 3 songs together. But where were you at during that time? Cause I'm trying to put it. I really don't remember.
You gotta give me a year.
2003
2003.
summer.
I was in the military.
How long were you in the military?
I got out of there after a year. I couldn't take
You
this
wasn't
shit.
playing
bro.
with that, huh?
Nah.
You was like, I'm not.
Fuck, I
Gonna...
look like Boy Short. You know what I mean? In the army.
Nah, but was that before or after 9/11? I can't. Oh no, we're 2003. Yeah, 2001. So you were about to go to war. You was about to go to Afghanistan.
Oh well, 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks before I got out. 2 weeks after I got out, the people that stationed me where I was supposed to go while I stayed, they got sent over there. So I think I got out at the perfect time. Cause they do people foul in there, bro.
Oh yeah. I got a homie that was supposed to do a podcast with me, but sometimes people want to rush things,
Right.
and it's no disrespect, it's nothing like that, but I'm not putting out no trash. I can't. I put out some episodes last year for the simple fact that they were just kind of like practice episodes, and so with them practice episodes, it was like I'm showing you how I'm learning as I go and as I grow, because
You're taking them on a journey
that's
basically.
it. This is a journey. So, we've been through something together, man. From being out there, running them streets, wild, hustling, out there, and
Gotta find somewhere to sleep every night.
yeah,
Knocking down a bando.
cause we don't come, we come from that life where these kids talk about a bandos like we was really in them a bandos. Like what you got on these candles for the night?
50 cent a candle from the group. I mean,
I don't know. I mean, excuse his language. We'll edit that out.
from the Chinese.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah. My fault. Yeah. So we get the candles, and you know, and I remember just being in there and just being so tired from running that day and just being able to fall right asleep.
Not just that day, 3 days in a row.
Yeah, but I would always make sure that I went back and get my rest. I would stay there a lot without you. You know what I mean? You'll be on your run, but I always made sure that I came back and got my rest. But that was a time where I didn't know what to do to get out of that situation. We were in a situation where you know, the oxys flooded the neighborhood, and
yeah, but I talk right to dope.
Yeah.
It ain't take long for that to happen.
Really?
Yeah.
About how long? And why?
I mean, you can't afford to pay all that money for them pills, and you get the same for what it costs you to
Yeah, it's an opiate high. It's the same thing. Last time, not the last time. The last time I was on State Road. The young boys to take the perks and all that. They were sick before people that were on fentanyl.
Yeah, that's wild.
So it was just like, dang, you know what I mean? What's wrong? What happened?
Yo.
I don't know what's going on. Whatever.
What are you talking about?
I thought you were talking or something. I don't know. There's like a.
Yeah, no, I was talking to him.
Talking.
I wouldn't do that while you're recording something.
I thought you had to say something to each other.
See if you had candy or gum.
We got a couple minutes left to wrap it up. I'm trying to get done.
Bro, I wouldn't disrespect you like that, bro. I wouldn't. Why would I disrupt what we're doing?
She pulled out the cigarettes and it made it look like she wanted to leave, like she was just like.
I wasn't talking to her.
I don't know you got that.
I'm focused, bro.
Let's get it back.